wait until, and I turn up my heat. And believe it or not, to my sinigang, I like to add paprika. And I also like to add, what do you call this? What do you call this, Lena? There you go. Now, as you can see, I already added the tomatoes. Now, I'm gonna add the meat. Remember, my meat is already, what? My daughter is videotaping, she's laughing. So the meat is already boiled and sliced. So when I boiled the meat, I rinse so that way I don't like all the residue of the stuff in the meat. So I rinse it. So now I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So this right here is boiled chuck roast and boiled pork neck bone. And I rinse it. After you boil it, I rinse it. And then after that, well, I save the broth. So that's what it looks like. Now, I will give a quick stir, as you can see. So let it right there. Now, as I said, I like to add paprika into my. I don't use any, what do you call those magic sarap, or what do you call those, ajinomoto. No, not into my cooking. I don't use those. So, but if you put the right ingredients, it will taste good as well. Now, magic sarap and bechin or ajinomoto is not good. So as you can see, I already added the meat that I boiled, rinsed, and sliced. Now I'm gonna add some more ingredients, but wait a minute. I'm gonna get some ingredients right here. So right here, I'm gonna add some paprika. I don't normally measure because I already know how much I'm gonna put in there. So right here, I'm gonna add paprika while it's sizzling. There you go. And I'm also gonna add parsley. There you go. Now, I like to add, I'd rather use the black pepper, and I'm gonna crush it because it gives more the smell, and the taste is different than using the pepper that is already crushed. So and I'm gonna give a quick stir right here. So I am using the same broth where I boiled the meat. So I didn't throw that away. Now I'm gonna add all the green beans. So you can use what do you call that? String beans, the long one. But today I'm just using a green beans, which all in Filipino we call it bagyo beans. So it's okay if you don't have any those string beans. You can use also green beans as well, which is you call bagyo beans. So let me get all this. This dish right here is one of my husband's favorite soup because he likes the daikon. Daikon, radish, daikon in Japanese, radish in English, labanos in Filipino, mu in Korean. So there you go. Just in case you don't know what is radish all about. So you already heard what I said, right? Alright, I added all the green beans and I'm gonna give a quick stir right here. And it's already looked delicious. And then after that, I'm gonna add the broth. Which is the broth that I'm about to add is the one that where I boiled the meat. So don't throw it away. So that way your soup will taste delicious. There you go. See? This is a long way of making sinigang, but again, there's always a different way of making sinigang. But today, I like to make my sinigang in a long way, so that way it tastes so good. There's no limitation of what kind of vegetables you add into your sinigang. You can also add eggplant, okra, and of course radish. If you don't like radish, that's fine, but today I mainly add I'm gonna add green beans. Which is I already added, and next I'm gonna put my radish. So but before I will put my radish, as you can see, I'm gonna grab my broth right here where I boiled my meat, so I'm gonna add it now. So don't throw it away, okay? Because that's the see? That's the broth where I boiled the meat. There you go. So that's my sinigang looks like right now, and it tastes delicious. And next, the next thing that I'm gonna cook is pancit bihon. So this sinigang right here is requested by my husband, and the pancit is for my daughter. So don't give me a reason why you can cook. What I do is I cook a lot, and then I will put in a single container and I'll put in the freezer because I cannot cook every day, because sometimes I work a whole straight 1 week, and then I'll put this in the freezer. I'll put in a single container, so when they want to eat something, all they have to do is defrost the night before, and there you go. It's just like you just cook it. See, that's what it looks like so far. Now, all right, today I am using there's so many kinds of seasoning when it comes to sinigang. There's also guava sinigang mix. Now today I am using a tamarind seasoning. So as you can see, I'm using a tamarind seasoning. So as this much that I'm cooking, I'm gonna put the whole thing. But later on, if you want, I don't like really sour sinigang though. So I just use one package of sinigang mix. This tamarind sinigang mix right here. Now it's up to you. If you want more sour than this, then you add some more. But Personally, I don't like really a sinigang that is really sour. So there you go. I'm gonna give a quick stir, not stare. Excuse my pronunciation. Isn't that look so good? All right, now after I added the sinigang mix, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my the daikon. The next thing I'm gonna do, as you can see, I'm gonna add the daikon. To those of you that doesn't know, you can eat daikon raw, by the way. So as I said, daikon in Japanese, mu in Korean, labanos in Filipino, radish in English. There you go. And you can eat it raw. Believe it or not, my husband is white, but I don't know why he liked this. It smells like fart, but he loved it. He loved the smell. He always asks for radish soup. So when I have the time, I make him radish soup. Now when it comes to leaves, you can add any kind of leaves do you want. You can add spinach, you can add what do you call that? Those romaine lettuce, you can add bok choy. But today I'm gonna add a curly what do you call this? It's not collard green. Mustasa. There you go. So this is my husband's favorite soup. He likes sinigang. There you go. Yes, I do love to cook when I have the chance. So, there you go. I added all the mu, radish, daikon, labanos. Ayan. And I don't really like salty foods, because when you cook salty, in the long run, you're going to develop high blood pressure, and you don't want that to happen to you. And also, when you cook healthy foods, it will require you to eat rice. Take note, eating too much rice is not good either. So, dahan-dahan lang po sa pagkain ng kanin, dahil hindi po maganda yan. Ayan. So, nailagay ko na lahat yung aking radish. Parang hindi yata magkakasya. So, ang gagawin ko po dito ay isasalin ko sa aking malaking palayok. Ayan. Sandali lang ha. Magsasalin tayo sa palayok kasi parang hindi magkakasya eh. So, ilagay ko muna dyan. Nalagay ko siya dyan. Tapos, isasalin ko dito sa malaki kong so, dahil hindi magkakasya doon, hindi isasalin ko siya dito. Sandali lang. Meron akong plano. ito. Tapos, yan. Para madaling isalin. Ito muna. Patayin ko muna siya. So, this one is not big enough. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna transfer it over here. Ay, puta! Hawak na ka. Yun. So, nakatransfer na. Kasi hindi magkasya doon. Kaya punasan natin ang puwet na paglulutuan ko. See? Isang badmihadong ano na yan. See? So, I transferred over there. Kasi yung pinaglutuan ko is not big enough. So, I transfer it to my big kettle. Do you know that this kettle, I bought this in the Philippines and I hand carried all the way up to the United States. Yan, kasi na. Stir it up again. See? That's my sinigang. See? Now, I'm gonna add a little bit more black pepper. So I'm using, I like the black pepper that I grind. I don't like the one that is already